Good afternoon, Floss Tube. It's Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. Today is Wednesday, the 26th. Yes, the 26th of August. Why can't I keep my days straight? I don't know. But it's the 26th. It's Wednesday. This is Chart of the Day video number 75. Yep, number 75. I wrote it down. Welcome. How are you? Doing good today. Headache is gone. It was still there this morning a little bit, but it's gone. It's gone now. Got my hair cut. That feels good. Sun is shining. It's a little breezy out there. Can't really complain though. I did notice that last night it was dark by 8:30, and that made me sad. I hate when it starts getting dark earlier. It means winter's coming, and I'm really dreading this winter. So, anyway, I hope you're having a good day. Hope you got some stitching done last night. I did not. Got home from my hair appointment and ate some supper. I still had a headache, so Dan and I were watching, what is it called? DCI Banks? Yeah. It's a British show. So I just kind of sat and watched TV, and then I went to bed and didn't sleep. Been having trouble sleeping lately, so yeah. Got up, took a shower, came to work. So there's my 24 hours in a nutshell for you. All right, let me address the question of the day from video number 73, I think, which was, it was a two-pronged video, or question. Round trip ticket to Mars. That was still mostly no's. There was a few of you adventuresome people out there, but mostly it was no. And the second question from that was, I just read them. What the heck was it? You're probably yelling at me right now. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Okay. I think it's recording. Yes, okay. The second question was, would you prefer a hurricane, a tornado, or an earthquake? And I'm pretty sure the most popular answer was a tornado, which surprised me a little bit. Just a little bit, because I don't know why, but it did. Anyway, I still would choose tornado. That hurricane that's about to hit the Gulf looks horrible. I would not want to live through that. I mean, I would want to live through that, but I wouldn't want to have to experience that. So I would rather do a tornado. And most of you would too. So thank you for responding to that question. Today's chart of the day is Nightshade Bird from Plum Street Samplers. I've been wanting to feature this one, but I didn't have all the floss. So, and now I do, so I can feature it. I think that bird is absolutely adorable. And so you can see that's the entire design right there. So you would not have to make it into a drum if you didn't want to, but drums are not difficult if you follow the directions, and most of the designers give really good directions, so give it a try, or there's lots of finishers out there. Paulette used Finely Finished. Joy Hayward from Independence, Missouri, and she gives the address, so you could send it to Joy. What I love about this, I love this color here, which is Sockeye from Weeks Dye Works. I just love that color. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. What information can I give you? Let's see. The stitch count is 183 by 58. It calls for 36 count vintage beeswax from R&R Reproductions. You're supposed to use 1 strand of floss over 2 linen threads. There's a long stitch in there. It's mostly Weeks Dye Works with 2 DMCs. One of the DMC calls for just 1 stitch, 822. So, you know, it's in the bird's eye. So you could use any light colored thread for that if you didn't actually have 822 in your stash. Chart sells for $12, and she doesn't say what size it comes out to, and I didn't figure that out, so we're all going to be surprised, I guess. Calls for 36 count vintage beeswax, which is kind of a nice darker brown. I would say kind of not as golden as a dark brown sugar, but close. You know, they have light brown sugar and dark brown sugar. They used to. Maybe now they just have golden brown sugar. I don't know. Anyway, I would say this was more in the dark brown sugar with not quite as much gold. And those are the colors on there, which are very pretty. I love that sockeye color. And the red is cayenne, which is my second favorite red for an overdye. So those are the colors on vintage beeswax, 36 count. I also thought they looked good on 36 count Nantucket Brew. Okay, this is 36 count Nantucket Brew, and those are the colors on that, which I think look beautiful. That was a robocall, by the way. They've been coming in fast and furious lately, and it's really starting to annoy me. Like, don't they know I have important things to do, like film videos for you? Okay, and the third is a new color for the shop. It's called Selkie from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a brown. It's got kind of a hints of red in it, though. So it's kind of a reddish brown. And I thought the colors looked good on there, too. This is, I believe, a 40 count. That is all I chose for today. I tried lots of different colors with it, but I just didn't care for anything, so I kept it simple today. Question for today is, if you could time travel and choose to spend a week in the past or a week in the future, which would you choose? And by in the future, I mean not next week, not 2 weeks. I'm talking 50, 100, 200 years in the future. So like there'd be changes, lots of changes. And when I'm talking the past, I'm not talking last week or the week before or even 5 years ago. I'm talking a significant amount of time, you know, so that life would be different. So you would have to experience a different world, basically. I thought about this, and you probably can guess what I chose. Not being the adventuresome sort, I don't think I would go into the future. A, there's that fear of the unknown, and B, I'm not sure I would want to know where this world is headed. I just don't think I would. So I chose the past, but with a caveat. I can't go too far into the past because of, well, indoor plumbing. I couldn't do it without indoor plumbing. No. Outhouses and I are not meant to be together. So I couldn't go too far back. Maybe I could go to the 40s, the 30s maybe. Although I know my mom growing up did not have indoor plumbing. So maybe the 50s. That's before my time. I wasn't born until 1960, so it would be before my time. But I couldn't, no. I need that flush toilet really bad. So that would be what I would do. So which would you pick and why? And on that note, I think that's all I have to say. I do hope I get some stitching done this evening. I don't know what I want to stitch on, though. I'm having trouble. I've been kind of skipping around a little bit. I did stitch on a sampler a lot last week. I didn't make much progress, though. But I do hope to get some stitching done this evening. Dan and I will probably watch another episode of DCI Banks. Yeah, I think it's DCI Banks. Yeah. Other than that, I got nothing, hon. So, y'all take care, get some stitching done, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.